Good morning. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by First Southern Bank, Van's Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates.
Hi, I'm Mandy Yeomans.
And I'm Raymond Brown with First Southern Bank. As your locally owned community bank, we're here to help our community grow. Our customers are why we are here. You can tell we want your business.
We offer all types of deposit products, personal and business. We have fast, efficient service, and yes, we have online banking too. I'm sure we have an account to fit your needs. Stop by or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
We're FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to barbecue, Van's Barbecue in Jessup is the place to be. A small family-owned business located at 1876 on the Savannah Highway. Van's Barbecue has lunch and dinner specials. Stop by or call to make an order. The number to call, 427-3358. Van's Barbecue's new manager is Sarah Van. Van's Barbecue offers potato salad, coleslaw, baked beans, and don't forget their delicious mac and cheese. Also, check out their shrimp plates, the best in town. Yes, when it comes to barbecue, head to Van's Barbecue, locally owned and operated. Stop by and tell them the Big Dog sent you. Once again, the number to order, 427-3358.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jessup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jessup.
Are you looking for an insurance company that you can call and talk to a live person? Are you looking for an insurance company where you can walk in and talk to an agent? Are you looking for an insurance company that offers multiple companies so they can try and get you the best rate? If you said yes to any of these, then you need to call or come by O'Quinn & Associates Insurance Financial Services. We offer multiple companies so we can find the best fit for you. Give us a call at 385-1000 or stop by our office at 212 South Fair Street right here in Jessup.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jessup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
World-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup. Butch and Bob Show minus the Bob this morning. Bob is off this morning, but I do have a guest in with me this morning here on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show. Brian Mansfield is in this morning to talk about wrestling. Brian, it's been a while since we've had you on. How you doing?
Doing great.
Doing great? Well, good. You had sent us some information a while back about American Premier Wrestling, big event coming up here in Jessup and Wayne County. What's going on with this wrestling event? What's happening with it, Brian?
Okay, so we're bringing American Premier Wrestling back to Jessup on Friday, November the 18th to the Unity Church of God Gymnasium. This show is to benefit the Unity Church of God Christmas program that Pastor Calvin Anderson has going. Last year we was able to help some needy families at Christmas, and we're going to do that again this year. Percentage of the door goes to the Unity Church of God. And it's a great event. It's for a great cause. Our motto with our wrestling organization is God, community, and tradition. And we tell everybody all the time that we love our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. We love our community and giving back to our community, and we believe in the tradition of professional wrestling, not just the entertainment side, but the tradition of professional wrestling. But like I said, the show's coming up Friday, November the 18th at Unity Church of God. The doors open at 7:15 p.m. and 7:30 is bell time. The tickets are for ages 11 and up are $10 a piece. Ages 10 and below are $5 a piece. And we also have VIP tickets available. And those VIP tickets allow you to get in at 6:30. Also, it gets you in for an early meet and greet with all the wrestlers, see some behind-the-scenes stuff, go around the ring and everything. Also, it guarantees front row seats to the show. And those are $20 a piece, and you can actually go ahead and buy those in advance. The general admission will be sold at the door, but you can buy VIP for $20 a piece through Vimo it's at APW Borough, BORO, at APW Borough, BORO, and also through Cash App with the $ APW Borough. So that's a couple ways that you can get tickets in advance for the VIP. Now, one thing we can't do this show without sponsors, and I want to thank them real quick.
Go right ahead.
Service Now, Manning Heating and Air, Duncan Auto Service, Mobile Concrete, Carter Land Service, Sportsman's Corner, Tim's Home Medical, Jones Prescription Shop, Corson's Carpet and Vinyl, Omaha Steak and Seafood, Gooey's Pizza, Hog and Bones, and R&R Auto and Camper Sales. And these sponsors have been with me a long time. They supported me when I was Recreation Director in Odom. They still support me, and we greatly appreciate these sponsors. And I appreciate what y'all do as well in helping us out and promoting the show and getting it out there. But it's going to be a great show. It's 2 to 2.5 hours of professional wrestling. It's a clean show. You could bring your kids, your granny, your grandpa, aunts, uncles. You could bring everybody to this show. It's a clean show. We wouldn't have it at a church if it wasn't clean. So we invite everybody out to see what we're about and enjoy the show. It's going to be a great time. You can check us out online at apwonline.net to find out more information about other shows, but it's going to be a lot of fun. That's what it's about. Have a good time. Get the family together. Come on out. It's not that expensive to get in, and come ready to cheer and boo.
Okay. Now, the wrestlers that are coming in for this event, of course, it is the American Premier Wrestling. Tell us a little bit about these wrestlers, where they're from, their professions, ones that we should really look forward to seeing.
Okay, so first of all, making his return to Jessup, and a lot of people in Jessup know him and have seen him before when Georgia Championship Wrestling was here. Also, when Red had his organization, he worked for Red some. But Scotty Bullwinkle from Vidalia is going to be here. But we got wrestlers coming from all over. We got Mr. Hollywood, Baby D. He's going to be here from Hollywood, California. He's from just outside of Hollywood, actually. Also, we got wrestlers coming from Wisconsin with Fletch Malone. We've got one wrestler that's actually from Puerto Rico, Gio. We call him the Puerto Rican spark plug. He'll be here as well. Our APW World Heavyweight Champion, Andrew Avery, from over in Savannah, will be here. He's also one half of the Tag Team Champions, and his tag team partner, JJ, the wrestling engineer, will be here. Dante Drip. Dante's actually from over in Hinesville, so it's a lot of good talent coming in, a lot of good talent from all over. We're bringing them from everywhere to put on the best show possible.
Okay. I just love the nicknames of some of the wrestlers. And just off the top of your mind, just go over some of the nicknames of the. You don't have to give the real names. Just tell us some of the colorful nicknames that are going to be in that ring.
Probably Mr. Hollywood Baby D. He comes out and he's got the Hollywood gimmick, and
Mr. Hollywood.
And he's actually a model. That's what he does, and he wrestles too. So he's kind of got the Hollywood gimmick. Dante Drip, very charismatic. He'll be there. Scotty Bullwinkle, like I said, will be there. The Puerto Rican spark plug, Gio. He got that name because he is all over the place. He's
a spark plug.
He is a spark plug. He is full of energy. And he puts on a great show, and I think everybody will like him. Also, we got the Cujo Coalition will be there. Cujo's actually from Canada, and he just recently came back. And I tell you, he came back with a vengeance to APW because he brought back some talent that has really wreaked havoc on APW as of late with his team, the Sons of Liberty. They're coming out of Tampa, Florida, and they'll be here at this show too. That is Krauser and Colt Gentry. So you never know what's going to happen at this show. I tell you, we haven't announced the matches yet. We'll see what happens, But
you're going to be back here on the 15th.
Yes,
to
and I'll
give
have
us an
all the
update,
matches.
And you'll have all the matches.
I'll have
there.
all the
I just wanted to
matches
go
on the
ahead and give
15th.
folks ready so they can put it on their calendar. This big event is coming up on what date again?
November the 18th, Friday, November the 18th. Like I said, doors open at 7:15 p.m., 7:30 bell time. You can get in early at 6:30 with VIP tickets. Go ahead and get your front row seat, and concessions will be available. Pastor Calvin Anderson from Unity will be selling concession stand items. Last year, he really done it up. He had hamburgers and I think hot dogs and pizza and drinks. So come hungry. There'll be plenty of food there, and there'll be about 2.5 hours of professional wrestling. And actually, tonight, if you don't have nothing to do, since there's not a Friday night football game tonight, we have a show in Statesboro tonight at the APW Slam Center, which is our home arena. It's located across from Mill Creek Park in Statesboro, and the doors open at 7 p.m. tonight. Emerald match is at 7:15 p.m. and 7:30 bell time, and that's over in Statesboro tonight. Like I said, it's right across from Mill Creek Park. Tickets are for ages 11 and up are $10 a piece, 10 and below are $5 a piece. So if you want to see what we're about, you want to get in early and kind of see what we're about before we come to Jessup, come to Statesboro tonight and check us out.
Now, American Premier Wrestling, where's that headquarters out of? Is it headquarters anywhere?
Out of Statesboro.
Out of Statesboro.
Yep.
And they organize and put all this together, and wrestlers have to, I guess, audition to be part of the APW, American Premier Wrestling?
Yes, that is correct. They, APW and Wrestling for Community is what we're under, but American Premier Wrestling, the wrestlers have to be trained. They have to be professionally trained, and we hold our wrestlers at a very high standard. We want them to be professionals, not only in the ring, but out of the ring as well. We want them to be respectful of the venues we go to and respectful of the fans. So these guys that we bring in, they are true professionals. They're not what we call backyarders.
Okay. Now, this event in Jessup is going to be on Friday, November 18th there in the gym at Unity Church of God. It seems like just about every single one of the wrestling functions that you have here, the meets that you have here, are for some sort of event, charity, church, whatever the case may be. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. We always do something for somebody. We've helped Hospice of South Georgia. We've helped the Odom PTO before. Toys for Tots. Pastor Calvin Anderson has been generous the last few shows and letting us use the gym, and this year we wanted to give back to him. Last year I think he raised right at $600 at the concession stand and was able to give a family a wonderful Christmas.
Well, good. Good. So there will be concessions there. It's hosted by Unity Church of God. Pastor Calvin Anderson and the congregation there will make sure that everybody's fed well and get in and out safely and so forth. Now, wrestling, we're used to smack talking, okay? It can be on certain levels, okay? Are there some smack talking going on with APW Wrestling?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you check out our Facebook page, the APW Slam Center, you'll see a lot of smack talking right now.
Now remember, it's clean smack talking.
That's right.
Okay?
It's all
still
clean.
Smack talking.
It's all clean. And like I said, you could bring anybody to our shows. We got people that bring small children, and we want them to bring them because we want those kids to get involved with the show and everything. But, yeah, there's a lot of smack talking going on, and there's going to be even more because tonight is our last show before we come to Jessup. So come to Statesboro tonight. If you don't have no plans, come up to Statesboro. The doors open again at 7:15 or 7 o'clock. 7:15 Emerald match, 7:30 bell time, and you're going to see one what we're about, but two also we're going to see what leads up to this show in Jessup.
All right, you look at kind of a event before the big. This is our event here on November 18th here in Jessup's your last event of the year. Is that correct? Did I read this correctly, or last event here? I'm not sure.
Last event here for this year, and then we got two more that we do at the Slam Center in Statesboro.
Okay.
We do a Toys for Tots event over there. We do a lot of charity events.
It sounds that way. It seems like, I mean, every time that you're in here, Brian, promoting a wrestling event, it's for some sort of charity, church, community, civic event, or whatever the case may be, which is great. So folks can go out there and have them a good time, a good, clean wrestling event. Smack talking, but clean smack talking event where you can take your kids and have a good old time and watch these athletes. And if you don't think they're athletes, okay, just get in the ring with them.
Yeah, that's right.
And
that's
find
right.
out that it's no cakewalk. It's safe, but it's still no cakewalk.
That's right. These guys are very professional trained. We don't recommend nobody trying what they do at home because
please do not try this at home.
Yeah, because you will get hurt if you do not get the proper training.
You gotta have that proper training because you could have people seriously hurt. You know, if you didn't do it correctly and you didn't know the moves and how to do all the different things that you're supposed to do in a match in a way that doesn't permanently harm someone.
That's right. And like I was saying, we do a lot of charity events, and we just to name a few. You know, over in Statesboro, we help Relay for Life. We help Toys for Tots. We do a show every year over at Gateway Church in Pooler, and that helps their youth program. We recently just done one at Connection Church in Statesboro that helped out their program. We had a little over 350 people at that show at a church, and same way with Gateway. So we do several of these church shows a year. So that tells you right there that we're going to put on a clean event, and all these churches ask us to come back. So we're always respectful of the venue. We're respectful of the people. But you're going to see a lot of energy. You're going to see a lot of fun and a lot of excitement. So just come and be ready to cheer. I do the announcing for APW, and I tell everybody before I start every show, we need you to do two things. We need you to cheer loud, and we need you to boo loud, because the louder you cheer and the louder you boo, the better these guys are going to perform.
The good guys and bad guys in APW wrestling, like you see
on
TV and stuff like that. Yeah. The guys that that everybody cheer for, and then you got the bad guys that come out, everybody boo for. I remember growing up in Jackson. I moved to Jessup in 1968 when I was 14 years old. Yeah, folks, I'm 68, and I remember back in the early to mid 60s, Dad would take me and my two stepbrothers to the Jacksonville Coliseum back when they had the round dome one back then, and we got to go to wrestling. There was some guy that had a Russian name back then that was known very well, that was the bad guy. You know, when he came out, everybody booed. He had the Russian name, he had that accent, he had all that kind of stuff. I don't know if it was real or not, but who cares? You know, he was just he put on a great show, and you had the good guys and you had the bad guys, and Dad took us to some of these wrestling events down there in Jacksonville several times at the Jacksonville Coliseum, and it, it's things that you do with your kids more than what you give them through the years that they remember. We remember those special events that, I can't remember what Dad gave me through the years in terms of gifts and so forth, but I do remember the times spent with him and going to events and spending time and doing things together more than things themselves. So, yeah, bring your kids to the wrestling event on November 18th. You'll have a great time, and you'll be a lot closer to wrestlers than I ever was in Jacksonville at the Coliseum.
Oh, yeah. Everything's ringside seats, but like I said, you can get those VIP tickets early at for $20 a piece. You can get them through Vimo right now at APW Borough, or through Cash App at $APW Borough. And like you was talking about with you and your dad, that's kind of why I do these events, is because growing up, my dad took me to wrestling, and my dad took me, we went to races, and we done things together and everything. And I do these events because I started noticing there wasn't a whole lot of events around here that families could go to. And I wanted to give them things, that families can go and enjoy and have a clean time, and they can bring everybody out and just have a good time together for a couple hours.
Yeah, and it's good to take the kids. I mean, I remember my dad taking me to the dirt track, the either quarter mile or half mile. I guess it'd have to be half mile dirt tracks down in Jacksonville growing up. Yeah, that was always a lot of fun. I mean, I can still remember this. I can remember the sounds and the smells and everything that of going to those events down there, and Dad trying to act like a racer when we left sometimes. and just having a good old time like that. But it's about the memories, it's about the fun, it's about the experiences. And so come to the APW, American Premier Wrestling event that's going to be held here in Jessup on Friday, November 18th. In the gym there at Unity Church of God. I guess you'll have to set up the ring there in the middle of the gym and have chairs around it. Is that the way it's going to work?
That's correct. We set up the ring in the middle of the gym, and then we put all the chairs around it. So everything's ringside seats. You're right up close to everybody and everything.
Okay. And once again, tickets are $10 for 11 and up. 11 and up tickets are $10. 10 and under $5, and will be sold at the door. If you wanted tickets in advance for VIP, so you can get just right at ringside and then get in early to meet the wrestlers and to have photos taken with them and that kind of stuff. VIP tickets are $20 each. So either 20 for VIP, 10 for 11 and up, and then 5 for 10 and under for this event coming up on November 18th. And a portion of the proceeds goes to what now?
It goes to the Unity Church of God. It goes to Pastor Calvin Anderson. It's going to help needy families at Christmas to buy children Christmas presents and stuff. Like I said, last year we done this event in December and was able to help some families, and Pastor Calvin Anderson was very grateful for what we done and everything, and invited us back. This is our third time being at Unity, so we look forward to coming back. Like I said, this coming up Friday, November 18th. The doors open at 7:15 p.m., 7:30 bell time. And again, one more time, I want to thank the sponsors again, because
Okay.
this without them, wouldn't be possible. Service Now, Manning Heating and Air, Duncan Auto Service, Mobile Concrete, Carter Land Service, Sportsman's Corner in Odom, Tim's Home Medical, Jones Prescription Shop, Corson's Carpet and Vinyl, Omaha Steak and Seafood, Gooey's Pizza, Hog and Bones, R&R Auto, and Camper Sales. Thank you so much to these sponsors. Please go support them, because all of these do so much. I see them sponsoring all other events too. They do a lot for our community, so please go support them.
Okay, Brian Mansfield in today from APW, American Premier Wrestling, and he'll be back with us again on the 15th of November to give us the matches and the updates and everything that we need to know at that time before the big event on November 18th in the gym there at Unity Church of God. Brian, it's good to see you again.
Good
and
seeing you, Mr. Butch.
Seeing you back on the 15th, okay?
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. All right, the world-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jessup, brought to you by First Southern Bank, Vans Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates.